How can an introvert individual or those who naturally are not inclined to like networking to expand their skills and their professional network? This one is a big challenge.
An introvert would be a better networker than an extrovert. Why? Because they ask questions and they shut up.
That's a very good point. I've never thought about that.
Because it's not about what you say. It's about the connection you make. And by the way, if you go at the conference and you have already hours of speaking, you're not looking to have another lecture, another private lecture on the topic, on an unrelated topic for you. Sorry, you already have plenty of that in any event. You're looking at just, wow, I like this person, this is the card, they are roughly about that. So being a good listener, but also the ability to read people, because you mentioned about those 5 people, these 5 people that you want to speak to, but actually, who are they and where are they? So if you have a list of participants in advance, you maybe can do your research, look at their picture. Their LinkedIn really helps because you can see how they look like,
Yeah.
and then you can try and rehearse and remember the faces. But just having the instinct to say, just watching a bit, the interaction of people who gather where. So very good introverts would generally be much better at that. And then they will go to secret. I've seen that you have great passion with people. I've seen that you always go after the fantastic dessert. You must be somebody. Are you somebody who loves good quality food? Or, just this observant, and then you connect with that. So I think that being an extrovert is actually a handicap. I want to be a bit provocative here, but it's actually almost a handicap to networking. So the challenge for introvert is simply that we can't listen the whole time. At some stage, we have to open our mouth and speak.
Yes.
And there, again, the same thing. I'm here to add value to people. If I see, I was at an event in London a few months ago, and I met some specialists or people. Suddenly, I was in front of students. And I was like, okay, they're not going to bring me business, not at this stage. But hey, I can maybe give them some few tips as a quick mentoring session, and we had a great conversation. So yeah, what do I bring at right moments? And we have to be able to be fairly flexible, but to also act. That might be the challenge with an introvert.
You opened my mind on introvert being the best networker. Like I've never thought about that. I had to be candid about that particular point. It's great because they're definitely good listener because they don't want to talk, so they would listen. But you brought up a good point that even though they don't love to talk, they should also learn to ask. Find the opportune moment to ask questions. And also, we were surprised when you said that the extrovert are the are disadvantaged in being a networker because they love to talk and they love to probably talk more. And I think that's a good point. Those are two takeaway. If you're an introvert, you have a better chance of networking. Just learn to open up, and if you're extrovert, learn to kind of give the other person more airtime so actually they could express their thought. So thank you for that one.